yes, sine wave. So for the given energy, you have 30% more depth. And the catheter side, the catheter is omnipotent. It's a multi-purpose something stuff. So here you can see that this catheter is quite floppy or very soft one. But when you insert the circular stellate, it can serve as a good PVI tool. It covers 270 degrees of PV antrum. And then you, without the need to change, just pull out the stellate and then you insert the linear stellate with which you can do either focal ablation or you can do long linear, let's say like in this picture if you're satisfied with a position. So it's better to talk to a movie, and this is a typical procedure for PVI. So we are creating geometry with, in this case, it's a arrhythmia mapping system. And once we created geometry, of course, with the help of fluoro, with the help of ice, we perform ablation of all antras. Each segment ideally should be covered more than once. So usually it takes around 5 to 6 applications per vein. We do use fluoro, we do use ice to help us guide. Once we ablated all 4 antra, we remap, and we love to see that in more than 95% of cases we have very clean wakas. Rarely we do have overlap on the roof because of the small atria. This is where fun starts. So this is posterior wall isolation with ARGA. So once we, again, we use a mapping system. So here, it's a short-term persistent patient. Once we're done with the PVI, we'll make the exchange for the linear stellate, and then we're gonna first we're gonna anchor our lesion catheter in the left superior. We're gonna apply first application for this lateral part of the roof, and then we're gonna anchor in the right superior and try to overlap it. If you need, let's say you have a 130 kilo male patient, you want to do more application in this subabdominal region, you can do that. Inferior line is usually done first with the anchoring left inferior, and then and firing, let's say front 4, and then we do focal ablation. You see here we're just firing from 1, 2, and we do not allow overlaps. And so far we're able to isolate 100% acutely with the first pass isolation in all patients treated. And at the end, you get very solid homogeneous box lesion. And then this is definitely going to be fun for you, because this is truly the only device with which you can get a single shot CTI bidirectional block. So you see here nice that we try to play out with it and have a nicer position. Then we fire, then we apply. Here we call it standard max. So it takes around 24 seconds of ablation, but you will see here I will drive this catheter to the right atrial lateral wall now. ARGA 1, 2 will be the most distal electrode. You see that we are pacing septal. Already after the first application, we have block in isthmus. It's been very rewarding experience so far. So far we treated 48 patients. And in those patients where we applied nominal dose means 5 applications per vein or more, and 30 seconds per application. So overall, it's around 20 minutes for the PVI. We found 96% of PVs durably isolated at remap. This is fantastic. Just to put in context, transparent PFA time with an Inspire, with the Veritas catheter was around 26 minutes. Afira is the champion of efficacy to versatility ratio, and it took around 22 minutes in a general anesthesia, and it takes around 28 minutes in a deep sedation. So this is why what I put ARGA here. It has the same versatility, or it's omnipotent like solid catheters, solid tip catheters, focal catheters, but it retains nice efficiency for the, let's say, PVI purpose. These are perspective. I started to commence in 2024. RF PFA configurations are being investigated. Magnetic sensor incorporations underway to have a seamless integration to the mapping system. Contact feedback is important with every single platform, and it is underway. Prospective and retrospective. And finally, all the funny tricks from R&D guys, they are full of surprises we'll see in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Dr. Dinesh Sharma. He's speaking about proactive